Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very exciting video, my first video of 2024, and of course it is my 5-pan rolling style project pan intro video. I am so excited to be kicking off this series with you all again. I have 2 complete years of panning under my belt in 2022 and 2023. I started some project pans in 2020 and 2021, kind of as like my little warm up, and now with 2 years under my belt, I'm feeling really confident rolling into this year. And if you haven't watched, I did a whole planning to pan video where I talked through like the products that I'm interested in panning this year. So definitely check that out first if you haven't. And then also if you like panning content, I just finished 2 series. I did a rolling style project pan last year, and I also did a pan those eyeshadows last year. So definitely check out those playlists if you're interested. But I will also be kicking off a new pan those eyeshadows probably in my next video. So excited to be doing that. That is definitely one of my absolute favorite videos to film. Let me quickly explain how I manage this project. So at the beginning of the year, right now, I roll in 5 products in my collection to work on throughout the year. And my goal for all of these products is to completely finish them. I'm looking for empties in this project. And then once I have an empty, I roll that product out and roll another product in its place. It doesn't have to be in the same category. It can be really anything in my collection. And my goal is to really just continue to work through products in my collection and continue to make progress on them. And I like to try and be a little bit strategic with how I do these projects. So usually I set myself up for success with either like 1 or 2 products and call them like gimme products or something like that. Last year I did that with a setting spray I had very little to use, and I was able to get an empty in like the 1st or 2nd month. And then I mix those in with products that I feel like are gonna take much longer to use, so that I always feel like I'm making progress, but like I'm not finishing everything at once, but I'm also just not working through things for several months at a time. However, I don't think I was as strategic this year, just because I don't really have anything that's like very close to being finished up. I have some things that are closer than others, but nothing that I'm like, okay, perfect, I'm gonna get an empty in the first month or 2. So while I try to always be thoughtful about what I'm rolling into this project, I am setting like the expectation with myself right away that I'm probably not gonna hit an empty in the first month, but that's okay, because I still feel like I have products that have a little bit more usage on them and products that have a little bit less usage on them, and that the time to finish them will vary, so that we're always kind of rolling something new in that keeps the project fresh, that keeps all of you interested, I feel like, and it keeps me motivated to keep going. Last year, I finished 7 products in my project pan and then 12 makeup items overall. So my goal this year would obviously be to hit more in my project pan. So my goal this year for this project is to hit 8 empties through this project. I'm just going for 1 more than last year. And then I want to, you know, definitely hit more makeup empties in general than just 12, but I don't really have a goal for that one. I'm just kind of focused on what I can do within my project pan. So you might be wondering how I track usage if you've never seen one of these videos from me before. And what I do is I take progress clips of the products every single month. I also weigh them on a little scale every single month, so you can see the weight going down hopefully, and then also the product being used up. And then I also track usage. So every time I use a product, I mark it down in a little notebook. So you will know the weight, you will be able to see the usage, and then you'll also know how many times I used it to be able to make that sort of progress. So I like to try and give you as much information as possible, and I also like to put up on the screen when I'm showing the progress clips the total number of uses. So if I use something for 6 months and I use it 60 times over those 6 months, I'll share that maybe like this month I used it 10, this month I used it 8, this month I used it 12. Then you'll see that it says 60 total uses or whatever it ends up being. I find total uses for myself to be really helpful to understand how long it takes to finish a product. That's something that I've learned time and time again through project panning, is some products just take way longer than you'd ever expect to finish, and some will surprise you and be done way faster than you ever expected. And you just kind of have to have patience and hopefully enjoy doing it, which I absolutely do. And yeah, I think that's all that I kind of want to do to like open up this video. So hopefully that wasn't an overload of information, and let's get into the 5 products that I'm choosing to pan this year. I'm gonna start off with one that if you've been following along with last year's project pan, you will not be surprised to see in this year's project pan. And that is this little pencil Avon eyeliner that I've been working on for a long time now. And I just want to get this out of my collection. I like the product, like it does a great job. I've had it for years and years and years, and it's still performing fabulous. So I'm not complaining about the product. I've just been working on it for so long in different project pans, and there's such a little bit amount left that I'm just ready to finish it up. So I'm really trying to focus on this, try and use it most times when I do my makeup. I don't always like to put on liner, but I think I just need to like do it and just be okay with the fact that I'm gonna be wearing something in my waterline or in my tight line just to get this finished up. And when I say finished for this, it's just not being able to sharpen it anymore. So basically if I stick this in and I can't turn it in the sharpener, to me that will be done. I feel like we're getting close, and I realized like I've probably never actually shown you like how far it goes in. So we have like this much left of the product. This might be an actually interesting progress clip to show, or at least show you on a monthly basis how close we are. So that is where we're at right now, and the goal is to get this done. So wish me luck on this one, because it's been tough. I've been working on that one for a while. The next one was also in my project pan last year, just for the last month, and this is my Makeup Geek blush in the shade Romance. Again, this is an older one in my collection. I had a pretty big size pan on it, and I just thought, you know, it's time to work on this. So I rolled it in for the last month of my project pan last year, just to get some usage on it, get things going. And now I'm gonna really focus in on it for the next couple months, hopefully, and get this one done. There is such a big pan in here. There's really only product around here, and there's not a ton. Like, it's not super high. Like, I've been working through that, so we'll see what happens. Hoping to see this pan expand every single month that it's in this project. And I probably will repress this in the near future. Some of this crumbled away up here, but I was able to just break it up and then use it like that. I don't particularly love doing that because I feel like it wastes product, but sometimes I feel like repressing wastes product too. So we'll see what happens. But if it starts crumbling anymore, I definitely will repress. But if it doesn't, and I'm still able to pick up product just fine with how it is in the pan right now, which I have been, I'll probably just keep using it like this. And then the next three products are new. So I did not work on panning these last year. The first one I'm going to be working on is this ambient lighting powder in the shade Dim Light. I've had this in my collection for a while. I really can't see like any usage on this. So this one I think is probably going to take me all year, if not even longer. But my goal is to, one, hit pan on this. I would love to hit pan sooner rather than later. And then two would be to finish this up. So I really do enjoy this powder. It's just been in my collection a really long time, and I like to pull products in that I both enjoy, and sometimes I like pull products in that I'm not sure how I feel about. All the ones that I'm choosing right now are ones that I actually enjoy, so it'll be fun to use all of these, especially because I don't have any gimme products. I might as well enjoy the ones that I'm using. So looking forward to using this more. I feel like it just sets my base products really nicely. It gives you like a very subtle glow, and I just really like how it looks. So I'm excited to work on that a bit more. And then I'm also pulling in a lip product. So I actually debated between this and another product, and I debated for a while, and I was actually gonna work on a different product, and then I said, no, I need to pull in a lippy. So this is what I'm going to be working on. This is my Fenty Beauty Gloss in the shade Fussy. If you can see, it's probably down to right here. I'm actually wearing it today on top of this Jaclyn Hill lipstick in the shade Mom. I really like this combo that I have on right now, so it might be something that I wear more often. But this is such a beautiful gloss. Love the scent, love how it looks. And I'm excited to just get some more usage out of it. I've had it in my collection a while, and I've used a good amount of it, I feel like, probably like a third of it already. Looking forward to seeing the progress that we can make while this is in this project. And then the last product is my e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I just had to roll in a setting spray. I love having a setting spray in this project. I think they're so satisfying to watch the spray go down. The weight definitely drops a lot, and I just really enjoy this setting spray, so I'm excited to be focusing on it. I love the mister on this. I love the scent of this, and I do feel like it sets my makeup for pretty good considering the price. Like, I think my Urban Decay All Nighter and then my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray make my makeup last longer, but in general, I feel like this does a pretty good job, and it was $10. So I'm already pretty far along in here as well. Like, I'm already down to here. I purchased this last year, so I think that can probably let you know that I like enjoy using it, that I've already used that much and I haven't been focused on panning it or anything like that. All right, so those are all the products that I plan to work on. I'm so excited to be kicking off this project pan with all 5 products that I'm really enjoying right now. And like I said, I don't think I'm gonna have it empty immediately, but I feel like I'm in a good place with a couple of them to be able to make an empty in the next few months or so, and then be able to roll some other products in and continue working on some of these ones that might be a little bit longer haul. So I hope all of you enjoyed getting to watch this video, seeing where I'm kicking things off with this project pan. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you're doing any project panning this year in the comments below. Definitely would love to hear about your projects. And for those of you who already do keep me in the loop, I thank you because it keeps me motivated to see your comments and how well you're doing with yours. So again, I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe, and thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to all the videos in 2024, and I will talk to you in my next one.